Hey y'all, welcome back to the Hermit's Moon Daily Focus Reading. Good morning, ancestors. If you've been with me for a while, y'all know that when I hear those wind chimes, I think of it as my ancestors. There's Willow. We're out on the side porch here, ready to turn over cards and see what we need to know today. So everybody, if you're new here, I pull tarot and oracle cards every day to help us figure out what our focus needs to be and how we need to get there. My name is Renee. Welcome. I hope you'll decide to subscribe if you haven't already, and please give this video a thumbs up. Okay, let's get started. What is our daily focus today? Okay, fall equinox, buffalo, release. This is interesting. I was just thinking about how I know it's a beautiful sunny day here, but this is the first day that I have felt the cooler temperatures of the season changing. I live in Lower Alabama, if you don't already know that, and so it stays humid and warm here a lot longer than most parts of the country. But today we are to release. And we have been getting this message or something similar to it. We haven't pulled this card, but we have pulled the cleansing card, which I also relate to releasing, blowing away negativity and just opening the doorway for change. Right now, the cards are telling us that we need to release something. What in your life needs to go? Think about the winter coming. This is the time of the year where things die and fall off so that we can welcome in new energy in the spring. Birth, rebirth. So what do you need to release today? It's a gorgeous card and a beautiful message, Spirit. Thank you. Let's take a look at our tarot cards, see what they want us to know. We have a repeater, and this time it's reversed. I just pulled this Two of Air in the last couple of days. This is our inner peace. When the Two of Air shows up, that's the Two of Swords in a traditional deck. And this is about not wanting to make a decision. Okay, maybe you've been feeling this energy of needing to release something for a while, but you've been hanging on to it. You don't want to let it go. You need to understand that this is for your highest and greatest good. It's time to let something go, cleanse yourself from it, so that you can heal and open yourself up to rebirth and something better. So even though you may think you're hanging on to something for dear life because it's a good thing or it just makes you feel better, it's actually not good for you. It's weighing you down. It's time to let it go. It's time to move on and embrace inner peace. Especially if you've been having some feelings. I don't make this channel about politics at all, but I understand where about 50% of the country is right now. They're not happy with how the election went. It's okay to feel that way, but it is time to move forward. We don't have a choice in the matter. Just like 4 years ago, the other side of the country didn't have a choice in the matter. But for your own inner peace, it's time to move forward. Okay, let's take a look at another card here. Daughter of Earth. This is the Page of Pentacles in a traditional deck, and she's reversed here. So a lot of us are feeling insecure. We aren't feeling grounded. And that's where a lot of this, the reason where this inner peace card is upside down. If you're hanging on to animosity and anger and stress over something, that's not going to help your inner peace. It's not going to help you stay secure and safe and focused. And it's certainly not going to help you feel grounded. That's why it's important to release this. Okay, this is about you letting go of things that are disrupting your peace because they're keeping you in a turmoiled state. And it doesn't have to be about the election. I threw that out there because I realize I've got viewers in different parts of the world that can't relate to that. This is a community reading, and that's why I wanted to make it about something bigger. But you know what this is that's causing you stress and turmoil in your life. It could be something toxic. It could be a bad habit. It could just be something that you know you're supposed to be letting go of. And that is causing you turmoil and taking away your inner peace. So for your own highest and greatest good, it's time to let it go. Okay, let's see what our last tarot message is. Beautiful. The Lover's card. This is Gemini energy when I read. So the Lover's card can absolutely be about a relationship and about a big love in our life. But the main message of the Lover's card is choices. And we have 2 cards here telling us about choices. Now, the Lover's card is also part of the major arcana. And I tell y'all, whenever these cards show up, these are the big life lessons. So hanging on and refusing to make this choice is what is giving you a lot of turmoil in your life, taking away from your stability and your groundedness and your security. It's time, when we see the Lover's card show up, this is saying it's time for you to make that choice. It's important. It's a big choice too, because the major arcana, they tell us about the major things going on in life. The minor arcana is about basically the mundane things, about our everyday stuff. But this choice also has major implications for you. It's time to move on, to move forward. And it's time to make that choice. Remember duality. The Gemini energy is about, I call it the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde card. Sometimes we don't know which one we're getting with Gemini because they have that duality in their personality. It's about the twins, but which twin is going to reign in your life? Which twin is going to bring you peace and stability? And which twin is going to give you turmoil? It's about feeding the energy that's going to give you peace. So go forward today thinking about your choices and what choices you need to make and how you need to make them, because it's time to release one of them. All right, let's look at our T cards. Our first one here is Carrot, opportunity or windfall. Okay, you have an opportunity today to embrace peace and embrace a calmer mindset and one path. It's time to choose the path. This is a beautiful opportunity for you. It could bring a windfall of joy and release into your life. It's going to bring happiness and peace. It's time for you to make the choice. We have Cup. You should accept valid criticism. Okay, some of you may not have liked what I said earlier, bringing up the election. And I'm not divulging my political party here. I'm just trying to relay the messages that I'm getting. Don't feel like I'm criticizing anyone. I understand feeling upset about the way a certain situation plays out. And this isn't about, I'm not talking politically right now, I'm talking about every situation in our lives. It's time to accept some criticism, because that can prod us to choosing, making a better choice for ourselves, and realizing that it is time to make that choice. So don't feel like I'm picking on you. Don't feel like I'm trying to, push you into a debate. I'm not. I'm just saying that the cards are telling you it's time to choose peace and turn away from turmoil. Release that. And if you're not doing that, why? Why are you doing it? That's the only criticism I have of you right now, is it's hurting you. It's harming you. You're not in a good headspace because you're not willing to choose the path of peace, and it's time. Okay, let's look at our last card. Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Okay, y'all, if we can embrace this energy of release and practice what we need to do, we need to actually let something go. When we do that, we're opening ourselves up to rebirth, like I said earlier in the video. We're opening ourselves up to opportunities, possibilities, and I think I even used the word path. Which path are you wanting to choose today? It's time to move towards that path. But the choice is up to you. You can't stay on the path you're on if you want peace and stability and security. It's time to look ahead, release what no longer serves, and embrace a new way. And I hope you can do that today, everybody. I know it's hard. I know it's not easy, but sometimes we don't have the choice. And the cards are telling us today it's time to move forward. So I hope you can do that. I am sending you love and peace and a beautiful, gentle energy in taking your steps today. Have a good one, guys. I love you, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.